Hey DOT community, this is another episode of the DOT Aftershow with Zalon and Bo. How we doing today, Bo?
Doing excellent, Zalon.
Ec-
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excited about this event. Even though I already have Loki and Thor, man, that shield looks sweet.
All right, awesome. We're going to definitely get into it. Let's see, I'm going to jump in the chat here. So we got the same relics as we've been using for all of the Norse gods. So it's the... What is it? What are they called? Hey, what's up, the brain?
The brain is here.
We're using the, what's the relics called? Hey, Jim, Kramer, how we doing? What's the relics called again?
It's the old tankard relics.
The old tankard, that's right.
Same ones we've had before. I got a couple left over, so that's going to help my free-to-play grind. I've decided to do this event all the way to the end, free-to-play, only spending gems on portal stones, plus whatever I've collected and saved along the way. So I've got like 5 relics and a couple of partials that I'm going to use, plus whatever I get along the way, so we'll see.
I'm gonna murder the hell out of this event. Yeah, the brain, of course, is extremely excited to see that they're reoffering both of these Titans again, because, of course, everybody wants to have what they discussed today in the Dev live stream again, and I've reiterated it again, that these Titans are going to be buffing for other Norse gods. Which Norse gods? Well, Valkyrie and Odin are left, so which ones do you think they're referring to? You know? So...
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, let's take a look at the rewards. We got 50 portal stones off the beginning. 2-star Herrick. 100 portal stones. Nice. So we got 2 sets so far. Halstead, 2-star. Storm token, 2,000. How many relics? Okay. 2 right here in the beginning. 600 gems. Manfred, 3-star at 3,000.
5,500 gems.
5,500 gems total, nice. And then we have third token there at 4,000. Nice. Shield of the Gods. That's that new relic that we have.
That is the new relic, yes. That is the one. You guys know I'm all in on lightning, so I gotta have this shield. And I'm really hoping that the other 2 relics that they put in the altar earlier this week come along later, because I didn't get those.
Yeah, there was only one day to get those 2 new relics, and I was wondering if they were going to use them in this event, and they obviously decided to go with a 3rd brand new relic. So there's the sword, was it the sword and the axe? I think we might see them pop in again, maybe in some of the later Norse god events. We'll see. Well, actually, one thing to mention, there's a 4-star Belt of Acer at 8K, which is pretty interesting. 4-star relic.
Yup, that's pretty nice.
Pretty low there. And then we have a 4-star Boots of Acer, Boots of Deceit. So we're seeing both the Acer and the Deceit relics along the way. 4-star Epic Token at 13, before Loki, interesting. And then Loki at 14, 2K Gems at 15... 4-star Bracers of Deceit and Shield of Acer, 16.5 and 18. Thor at 20k. Wow, Cape of Deceit, 21k. Cape of Acer at 22.5. And then the new Shield of the Gods at 24. Pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 20%. All right. And what's the rank rewards here? We're looking at a bunch of gems. Orb of Duality showed up again at the 51 to 100 mark.
Yup.
Oh, wait, what did I just do? Oh, it just took me to this. Because I just hit battle. Anyway, so then we also have, what do we got? We got Sarkon, Siegfried, Loki, Thor, Loki, and another Thor. So they basically have a 40 Thor, 30 Loki, 20 Thor, 10 Loki. Interesting. So they're considering that Thor Well, Thor is the higher soul count for in the individuals as well, so they're considering Thor to be above Loki even in the rank rewards as well. Interesting. Of course, crazy 8s on all these relics, of course, as we've seen in the past. So
yeah, crazy 8's pretty good. I'm not. So I was talking with one of the guys in the Alliance. I'm not sure how I pronounce the name. Danith.
Yes.
Basically, did some calculations. It's cheaper to free-to-play grind this event to get Loki and Thor than it would have been to do the Thor and Loki events previously together.
Okay.
But you do have to spend more time on this one.
And how much time do we have?
That's going all the way to 24K. It gets a little bit easier if you stop at Thor, but if you're going all out, you might as well go all out and get that shield of the gods, because that thing looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it does. I have to say, out of everything that I've seen in this event, pretty much, and now, of course, from what we've seen in the Thor and Loki event, the best, I don't know, I consider the best relics in both of those events to be the boots, both events. Yep. So to see the boots
and the boots are early in the reward chain this time.
11 and 12K. You know, if you want to, that's not bad. I mean, at all. The boots, again, I believe are the best relics out of both sets of 4. I mean, that's based on what I'm looking at for my Titans. It may be different for you, obviously, but pretty insane. I wouldn't mind going to 11 or 12 just to grab another set of those and the epic token. Yeah. It'd be insane if I went just to 13K, nice. But you know. But
why not, man? I mean, do it.
I know you're saying just do it, but we'll see. We'll see how much time and everything else. I mean, I got 21K gems. You said how many gems are in this event? How we doing, Gaming Jaeger? Hector? Sorry.
5,500. If you only spend on portal stones and you use all the relics and gems that they give you, in your daily gems, you're going to end up just under 20K gems for portal stones to free to play all the way to 24. So if you think about it that way, free to play at so for 24 for 20. Let's just call it 20,000 gems.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 2 4-star Titans, a bunch of 4-star relics, that awesome shield relic, which is new. You get an epic token, and then whatever your end of the event reward is. So,
quick thing,
pretty good value.
Quick thing about the boosts: 4-star champions and infiltrator Titans. So
now that all those numbers are with the 1.3.
Correct.
Which, most everybody has a 4-star champion or a 4-star infiltrator. So, unless they're just
a newer player, you could be a newer. Again, the 1.1 boost is for some of the newer players, because 3-star
1.1, which they should be able to get up pretty high.
How we doing? Dromediddle, Hector, Jason Jerome, Gary Livingston, Triador, Sean M, Dinesh Patel, Malachi, Mikhaili, maybe, David James, CYN. Just want to make sure I said what's up to everybody that jumped on. I gotta be honest, I might try and get this $100 Dracor package. $100 Dracor package? Did that just pop up?
Yeah, there's a $100 Dracor package. You get like 3-star boots and a couple of relics and some portal stones.
Is it in here? No, I don't see it in here. Huh. Maybe I need to reload my game.
Popped up for me.
Did it just pop up?
I don't have it before.
Did it just pop up? Hold on. Let me reload.
Yeah,
sometimes the deals pop up and you got to reload. Yeah. I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Okay, so JJ says 3202 is the low value for 12K, meaning 3202 gems out of pocket, including everything offered in the event. Yeah, JJ, I'd like to see a executive summary for this event. I'm sure you're already working on it. I'm sure. Level 10 Dracor, 3-star Boots of Acer would be second for me, and a couple of event relics plus 100 stones. I don't see it in mine. Interesting. Maybe it'll pop up later. Although I did get the Unak calendar. Again, I still see them based on Fire Titan. Majority.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've expressed this before, and I mean, I've had some people that have said, oh, the calendars aren't based on any kind of elements, but I continue to see that the Titans that are offered are either of a different race. At least the ones that I get.
So they're kind of themed.
That's what I thought,
you know?
yeah. And that's what I keep on seeing. Now, again, other players may be seeing something different, but there's a few different versions of the calendars running around there,
but they are pretty much themed. I mean, when I say themed, you're going to get, if it's an Earth Titan, then the relics that are on there are going to be Earth oriented. You know, the Fire Titan are going to be fire oriented relics, which is a good thing. I mean, if it was totally random. You know,
what the hidden skills on the shield are? They did it so fast in the dev live stream. So fast. But you know what? I'll see if I can get that for everybody. They did it so fast in the dev live stream.
What did they do?
The skills for the new shield.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Hang on, let me look. It's lightning damage.
Which is the first one, yeah. Well, that's for troop and troop.
Yeah, health for troops and something else. Hang on.
Nope. It's reconstituting the realm.
No, it's not in there. Where is it? I saw it. I got it this morning. Dang it.
Oh, JJ says analysis is done. We'll go live at 5 Eastern with the executive summary. Excellent, JJ. We'll be looking forward to it. 24% health for troops and Titan armor.
Okay. Hand grabbed it. All right, so level 10, Shield of the Gods, maxed out, 4-star. 30% Titan and Army lightning damage, 24% health for all troops, and 30% Titan armor.
Yeah.
I really am getting to where I really enjoy the relics.
Thanks, Drum.
That boost all troops as opposed to individual troops. I just find them a whole lot more useful. And it takes so long to get relics leveled up that I find myself concentrating on relics that boost multiple troops as opposed to a single troop. That way I can use it on multiple Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, that's what the Shield of the Gods does there. 30% Titan and Army lightning damage, 24% health for all troops, and 30% Titan armor.
So I want to mention this. I want to mention this right now, and I'm showing this right now, so I'd see if anyone else has had this happen to them. This is the first time I'm looking at my neutral lands for the day. Okay, and I have one VP land that shows up. I've had no neutral lands show up. I've had one VP land show up, and I've also had where all my lands show up like they're supposed to. I've had 3 different things happen. And
really?
Yes, most of the time, all my lands show up. Very rarely, I have none of them show up. And sometimes this happens, where I have just one VP land that shows up. So,
really?
Not exactly sure.
Yeah, they addressed that on the live stream.
Yeah.
I think that they said that was a 1.21.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if anybody's ever seen this, though, where you just get one VP land. Like, some people are saying all lands or no lands, but I've seen this, which is the third option, where you get one VP land. So,
wow, that's because you're special.
I guess. They know I need the VP. So
I guess so. They're like, you know what? He just needs one. So
just one VP land, right? It's like, wait, but
so I had a
I'd
all
like
right. So I
two.
got to tell you this. I got really excited about this event. You know how Matt got excited when he won
Hey, Coley.
on the live stream?
What's up, Nigel?
I started looking at this event, and I got like kind of that excited, and I'm doing this math in my head, going, how many gems is this going to cost me to free to play?
Mm-hmm.
And I did it all really quick, and I convinced myself that I could do this thing free to play for 3,000 gems.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about it in band, and I'm like, why? And then of course, then Dan, I'm just gonna say Dan posted his normal, you know, here's what it takes, you know, all drawn out with the correct numbers and accurate figures, and it was like 20,000, and I'm like, how did I come up with 3,000 gems? But then I realized it was 3,000 portal stones, which is around 18,000 gems. So. I was really excited. I'm still excited, but not quite so excited now. I'm still doing it, though.
Yeah. Well, here, take a look at my Thor. We got Titan Armor Piercing, Titan Resist against Fire, Titan Armor Piercing again, and then Titan Resistance against Ice. Really, well, not the worst skills. But I could say that there definitely is...
Is it worth trying for another one?
Oh, well, is it worth trying for another one? I would say there are better Thors out there, most definitely. Now, am I going to go for, another one? I think there's better chances of me going for the Titan token and grabbing another set of both the boots. Better chance. I mean, because I'm going to go at this free to play. I'm not going to be spending the rest of my gems on this. But, well, I mean, I may spend a good portion of these gems on trying to do a free-to-play run on Portal Stones, but I'm not going to be doing it all with relics. Let's just put it that way.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so, I mean, I may use some of the relics that I have, but I'm not going to be buying relics. Let's say that. I don't know if I'm going to grind it with Thor, though. I don't know. Because, yeah, the troop buffing is going to be pretty low because there's absolutely none. Only got one relic on him too.
Well, I'm using Siggy right now, but depending on how things go, I may switch over to Thor.
You know,
and try to get the levels on Thor. But Siggy's at 47, and I kind of want to get him up to 50 or 51. So
I guess I was just instantly thinking I should be using the Titans that are already in the event to do the event. But that's a good point. Siggy is 43. And of course, mowing through people with super low end troops is also incredibly fun. Yeah, because they're super inexpensive and easy to build, so...
yeah, Siggy with a bunch of militia is fun.
Yeah.
Siggy with Panthers works well, too. You don't get the buffs, but it's quick. And that's what I'm looking at. I've got approximately 1,800 battles to do over the next 3.5 days, and I kind of need to go fast.
Yeah.
So I'm running Siggy with Panthers.
Yeah, Singla, 7 legions is in our league.
He
yes.
doesn't do much damage in that situation because he's so slow.
Yeah.
Compared to the Panthers, so I may as well just run Thor if he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I might just have fun with this event with Siggy because again, getting more levels on him is very important to me. I feel like he's right now the only champion that I have that, of course, having all troop buffs, especially for troops that are, I would consider to be not underused, but not really defended against, because people don't take them as seriously. So defenses for... Well,
there's a whole bunch of physical defense, physical resist available in the game.
But I
don't know that people put it on purposefully.
People prioritize... Correct. People prioritize differently and don't see physical as being high on the list of, I need to make sure I get physical. Yeah, you want it, but it's not high on a lot of people's lists.
Yeah.
What's up, Zayd?
I enjoy playing with Siggy and Thor.
Yeah.
Both those those guys. 6-1, half a dozen of the other, but I think those are the two best champs in the game right now.
Yeah.
Depending on your play style and what your goals are. And we're not talking about Siggy might be useful on defense depending on the skills.
Yeah.
But Thor, is probably not very good for defense, as we know. But on attack, I guess it just depends on whether you want to truly go solo. In that case, it would be Thor.
Yeah.
Or if you enjoy playing with troops, Siggy's your man.
Yeah. Nigel says he's going to use his Loki. That's cool. Rashor's using level 39 Loki with Militia. Nice. Nigel says, wow, this game is getting cheap for me. Another event to miss? Well, I mean, obviously, if you already have, Thor and Loki, it may be not as enticing. I mean, obviously, that's why they did throw that new relic at the end. But again, depends on your situation.
I just think it's great that they have given the folks that didn't make Thor and Loki another chance.
Yep, replay event, and I mean. And they did mention on the live stream, again, we will discuss some things from the live stream. The one thing that they did mention on the live stream was the fact that this is important. They asked if, is Odin and Valkyrie going to be offered a second time again because Thor and Loki were? And they mentioned that most likely not, but because the reason why they're doing this is because it has a direct effect on how the other two Norse god events are going to be played. So they don't want there to be a lot of players upset because they can't get this is my theory, and that is
hashtag Zalon theory.
Yes, hashtag Zalon theory. They don't want players to be upset when it comes out saying, there's a 1.3 or a 1.4 boost if you have Thor or Loki, and everybody else gets 1.1 or has to pound sand. And if that's the case, then all you people that did not take this event seriously, the developers and myself will give you the raised hands going, I don't know what you were thinking. So
hashtag pound sand.
Yes, hashtag pound sand. Because this again is my theory, but the way they've been talking about it in the live streams is if you're not paying attention and grabbing one of these titans, you're not going to have the advantage. You're not going to have the best advantage for the next events.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's going to be like an either-or situation, or is it like one for Valkyrie and one for Loki?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I'm all in on Lightning, though, so whatever. I'm going for it.
Yeah, maybe they should get them the first time, just your opinion. Drumadiddle agrees. Agreed. But this is for the people that didn't pay attention or didn't go for them either the first time around. So.
Yeah.
Because then now they have the excuse they can say, well, no, don't come to support and say, I need a Thor or Loki because I'm not giving the boost. Okay, well, support's not going to hand anything out this time. You guys have to figure it out on your own.
Yep. Alright. Poor Siggy is so slow. The Panthers are all done before he ever even gets across the battlefield.
Yeah, militia are too, pretty much. They get to the spawn point pretty quick, and Siegfried still is lagging a little, but it's all right. He's got heavy metal, you know. He's got a lot to work with.
He does. That's a lot of that armor suit's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got it.
Gaming Jaeger, TFB to those who missed out. TFB. That's oh, that's funny. Too freaking bad, huh? I haven't seen that used properly, but yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some Panther relics on Siggy, otherwise I'm going to lose too many cats and I'll never finish this thing.
Yeah, well, the good thing about using Siggy, if you're just going all physical like I am, he's actually, you can just gen those troops pretty quick.
Yeah, militia run very quickly, so...
Sean M. saying, so $100 towards Loki instead of Drakor?
I mean...
Well, that's the thing. If you want the best, if you don't have a Thor or a Loki, Sean M., and you do want a Valkyrie or an Odin, and you don't want that event to destroy you when it comes down to, you know, dealing with a lower boost or no boost at all, it's up to your finances and your time frame. It really is. If you got a lot of time now to grind up to a Loki right now without using relics at all, I would highly suggest that if you can. You know, if you don't have a Loki or a Thor already, that's what I would tell most players.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna spend $100, I would much rather spend it on getting stuff in the event than buying that package.
Correct, because what that $100 could go to, even if that $100 isn't fully spent on this event, what you're getting from this event is going to directly affect your next event. You know what I mean? So it's stepping stone tactics, and I mean I've seen that in plenty of other games too. So you know, it's one of those type of things. I just don't want to hear a lot of people, you know, upset when they find out that the best boost goes to Loki and Thor, because, well, it's been said enough times. And I don't want to have to repeat myself again. Oh, well. Yes, it's an invest now for later situation. Now, that's the other thing, too. I mean, if you look at it this way, if the boost is going to be for the Valkyrie and the Odin event, those are two separate alliance-based events, most likely alliance-based events. And if that's going to be the case, then one Loki is going to help you obtain two other Titans that you truly want in two separate events. The bonus for that, I mean, how many souls difference and how much time difference for two separate events, two different weekends?
Yeah.
You know, that's... the weekend now, especially if you have the time now, it could save you 5, possibly 10 hours of grinding, maybe more, or could save you 10, 20,000 gems. I mean, we don't know how much Valkyrie and Odin are going to be worth. If they're worth more than 18k and they're worth 20 or 24k or something like that, it's going to make a difference. That 1.3 or 1.4 boost that you get with your Loki,
yeah,
you know, compared to a no boost or 1.1, we've done the math. You can listen to Jason Jerome. He'll give you the stats.
Oh yeah, Jason will definitely give you the stats later. He's going to have his his breakdown.
That's why if you're in the chat and you haven't, scroll up in the chat. Jason Jerome, he's the guy with the fiery red hair.
Actually, it's a bald guy with a red background.
Oh, well, it looks like a guy with fiery red hair.
I know it does. He looks like the Lionel from Thundercats or whatever. But
yeah, well, make sure. Oh, Yuki's on. Zalon, but maybe Loki will boost Odin and Thor will boost Valkyrie, so each one for one event. That is true too, Yuki. Yeah. That could be the case. You are bringing forth a very good point, and it is possible. Thank you for joining us too, Yuki. But yes, it's all speculation, obviously. But we do know that these Titans will boost these events one way or another. We don't know exactly how and for how much. But again, 1.3, 1.4, even 1.5 I mean, we've seen the 1.5 in an event. It's been a while, but, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see 1.5.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But.
Although that would be sweet.
Of course. Look at those militia, just tearing those pikes and Goliaths apart. Militia for life. Oh, what, Pisces? Oh, You asked about the Berserker Titan glitch and Element Relic altars, and I'm kind of happy now. Yeah. Well, I heard both of those comments on the dev live stream. Yes. So, I mean, they also took my comment of what devices do they play on, and they got really well into that because I was really curious what the developers even play on, because they said they played outside of work. I wanted to know if they actually play on super high-end devices, or if they have to grind it out on some lower-end devices as well. They named the company that they deal with, whatever the I don't even know how to pronounce Hawaii. Yeah,
it's Hawaii or Hawaii or whatever. I don't know the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. But Luxley has one of those tablets. That company makes a really nice Android tablet that you can get for just a little over $200, and it's got like a pretty nice 8-inch screen and 4 gigs of RAM and really good sound. I just ordered one for my son as a birthday present. So we shall see. But Luxley was impressed with it. I believe that's a Korean company, if I'm not mistaken.
But yes, so they did talk about. Let's talk about some of the things they talked about on the live stream. Militia of the future, yes, they are.
Yes.
Karen says, why we? I don't know if that's the best way. Why
we? We need to ask Sergio.
Kid Brace. That Kid Brace is asking, is this event worth it? We just kind of went over all this for a little while. It is dependent on each individual person, as is every event. If you don't have a Thor or Loki, and you do want to do the Valkyrie and the Odin event, and you want to get the highest possible boost in those events, my best suggestion is making sure that you have a Loki or a Thor. Which one is the easier to get? Loki is. So, most likely, if you do not have a Loki or a Thor, if you don't have a Loki or a Thor, you will need to grab at least the Loki out of this event. If you find out that the Valkyrie and Odin event have the highest boost with Thor or Loki, and you didn't jump on this event, and you have to pound sand. That is the only thing you can do at that point. Okay. So after we got that out of the way, so other stuff they discussed on the dev live stream, we got, you can just do the Odin event without any boost at all. Yeah, you could just do the event with no boost. Yeah, if you got time, absolutely. I mean, if you that's what I'm saying. The boost is just going to save you time and money. So again, and if that's the case, and you would like to save some time and money, then these are your options. The developers are, every time an event comes out and people have the complaint of it takes so much time, it takes so much money, options are given out like this. That's why this event even exists, is to give everybody a second chance. So take it or leave it. That's kind of what I'm gonna say. How we doing first, Steph? Yeah, the event just takes longer without the boost. Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but these, I tell you what, getting this 1.3 boost is the only way that I can do this one free to play.
Oh yeah. Compared to no boost or 1.1.
It's not gonna happen,
Yeah. And that's just because Bo is looking at how much time he has and how much he wants to invest gem-wise into the event, based on, what or also relics if you have a bunch of relics saved up as well.
Yeah, so basically honestly, this event to me, it's worth dropping 20k gems to do it, to grind it out. But if I was going to have to spend gems, in the normal way, I would probably not go for it, considering I already have both Loki and Thor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where I come down on it. So, it is worth it as free-to-play for me.
True. Oh, well, Yuki, I was implying that the boost costs money, so the question is what saves more. If you're implying that you're going to spend money on this event to get a Titan that gives you a boost in other event that will save you time and money, which one actually saves you more? I was inferring if you could actually go with just either spending current relics or current gems and grind this one out, it will save you time and money on the opposite end, guaranteed, because obviously you did you did this one free to play, but grinded to a Loki. If you have to spend a ton of money on this event to save you time and money in the next two possible Norse Gods events, then it may not be such a big significant difference. You might not save 8 to 10 hours of time between two events. You may only save 2 hours of time or 3 hours of time. So again, it just depends on each individual player.
Yeah, and also you have to think about, the time that you're going to put into the game in the future as opposed to right now. This is one of those situations where I've got the time right now to grind this thing out. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, so
that's why I say it could save you 8 to 10 hours in the next two events.
Kind of thing,
Yeah. When I say it could save you 8 to 10 hours in the next two events, 4 to 5 hours in each one, that's it. You may not have that 4 to 5 hours to grind out, and you may only have a certain amount of time in 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now when the next event drops, so you never know.
That is true. That is very true. Plus, grinding free-to-play, you do get a lot.
Well, you can't save, Joseph,
out of the game than what just the regular rewards are. So you're going to end up with a crap ton of Titan XP, and that's an official measurement, a unit of measurement there, crap ton.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up with a whole truckload of relics that you can use for forging, and lots of resources to do the forging and kick your upgrades off with. So
how we doing, Sweetie
if
Todd?
I'm going to do 1,800 battles over the next 3 days, that's a lot of drops. That's a lot of food and a lot of gold. So
what's up,
and
Sire?
A lot of XP. So I'm looking at that as well.
Yeah. Yep, Sweeney says he didn't get Loki, so he'll be getting him now. Nice.
There you go.
Again, there's going to be players that, that are going to pop on here that will say that they're going to make sure that they grab them now, and, why? It may not be for the fact that they, that's their go-to, but they know that they want to make sure that they're prepared for later. Certain. Got to do what's best for you. Now, also, too, let's see, what did I see here? I saw... Well, you'll need Loki for Pantheon too, so it's that. Good point, Yuki. Very good point about that as well, because whatever the Norse god relic is for the Pantheon, because they have confirmed that there will be a set of for all the Norse gods. I cannot imagine what that relic will be. It will definitely be something, I would assume, very OP, being that the Norse gods...
Probably something similar to an orb type or this Shield of the Gods type relic.
Something oriented towards them.
It's going to be like lightning, like Titan lightning and troop damage. Possibly armor for all troops. Armor for all troops would be good, because I don't know that we have had one of those.
Yeah, well, that's something they talked about on the stream today, was the fact that they're going to be looking into other stats that they can have that can make the game more interesting, using different statistics for the Titans, being the fact that there are certain stats that aren't used in the game right now to really bounce off of what they... Because, damage and health, you know what I mean, are directly affecting each other. Armor piercing and armor directly affect each other. So I think that's something they mentioned today on the stream that they're going to be looking into. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see exactly how everything goes forward.
Yeah. Well, there is one thing that we know is the only constant thing is change, right?
Yeah. You can only expect a game to continue to change. You can't expect everything to stay the same, of course. Joseph, back to your question you asked earlier, but should I use my 120 Portal Stones in my Relic Storage or use Crystals or try to save both for the other God Titans? In Relic Storage right now, your 120 Portal Stones are going to expire if you have that from a previous event.
Don't let them expire, but on those 120 or the 50 or whatever, if he's got like 120 Portal Stones from like like they're the 2-star and the 3-star Portal Stone relics, those don't expire.
Yeah, those don't expire if you're talking about like the Portal Stone relics, but if you're talking about the 120 that you get from the actual from the events, they usually stay in your inventory, for 7 days. So a lot of times you can save them from previous events, like last weekend's event. You could have saved something to come to this weekend's event.
Yeah.
Oh, the battle drop ones? Yeah, the ones you get from battle drops. Yeah, you can save those up. I mean, obviously it's up to you whether you want to use them or not.
But the ones that are in your treasure room and
you got to use those.
50 or 100. You don't want to let them expire, but I wouldn't use them until I knew I was going to be sitting down and able to play for like an hour straight.
Yeah. Hey, Quick, how we doing? Don the Gamer, how we doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome. And I'm out of Panthers and Militia, so...
Really? What, is that all you have?
Yeah. No, I got some Grenadiers and some Archers and some Goliaths, but trying to do this quickly, so...
Yeah, true. Let's make more militia.
It's alright, I'm just going...
More militia? Yeah, more militia!
Yep. So 2 barracks running militia and 1 barrack running Panthers. What I'll do is I'll swap out. I'll run all Panthers, and then when I get low, I'll run all militia. And
all right. So we got a comment from, hey, how we doing, Anubis? Real Hand, how we doing? Grisho George, we need new soldiers. So, what do we want to say about that there, Bo? Because what did they say on the dev live stream about new troops? It was mentioned multiple times.
They said make sure you tune in next week because they would definitely have some sort of information about new troops.
Yes, that's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded. And the Pantheon. And the Pantheon.
Per se, but they were like, every time somebody asked about lightning troops, they always said next week.
Yep, next week's live stream. Next week's live stream.
I don't know if they're going to show them next week.
Yeah.
Or if they're going to just announce the fact that they're coming next week, which they kind of sort of have already, but not officially.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure there, but...
that kid Brace asked, how do you get into NTG? Bo, you want to take...
Very simply.
Go ahead.
Very simply. You need to just send us a message in-game or on band. You can join our band at band.us/@nontoxicgamers.
Or download the band app on your phone.
Yep. Download the band app, search Non-Toxic Gamers, and you'll find us there. Message me in-game, message Zalon in-game, message Drumadiddle, message NT Real Hand, Farneck, anyone. We have like 5 alliances now, so any leaders of the alliance. We do have an alliance that is open. If you're a brand new player and you just need to chill and do some upgrades, NT Guardians is open, and they're down in like Gold League or something. So you can just chill in Guardians. You don't need an invite to join that alliance. You can just join it. So
awesome.
So Zalon, how's the view from second place?
Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, obviously, this season's been pretty exciting. We've had a lot of different group-style raids, either in the morning or at night, which has been pretty awesome. I've been pretty happy with the way this week's been going. The team has been having a lot of fun.
Can you give us? So we like to do different player perspectives on these, right? You got the free-to-play perspective. You've got the, Chef Base God, super competitive top player type perspective. But from a Zalon perspective, I want to know what it feels like to be the last place player on the second place team.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I have only been able to play as much as I possibly can in the times that I have. So when it comes down to, I've been able to join a couple different raids, either at the in the morning time or at nighttime each day. So it's been actually a pretty active week for me when it comes down to VP, like stripping and actually having VP lands. I'm typically just a garrison raider for the most part, because typically I don't wake up super early on Monday morning to grab a whole bunch of VP lands. That's my downfall. If I would just wake up super early on Monday morning and grab a whole bunch of VP lands every week to week, I would probably again be doing a lot better. But unfortunately to say, that is the case for me. But what do I have to say for this week? I mean, you could just look at the board. I mean, it's been just super active for everybody. Super active.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's been a good week. For quite a few players. So you guys are firmly in second place with no chance of not being in second place at the end of the week. Road Squad, I do believe, is firmly in fourth place. We're 8-10 million ahead of fifth place. So that's a good thing. And, it's like Drum says, we were trying to secure these spots by Wednesday so that when the event came around, we could, we could concentrate on our event. So that's what we did.
Yeah, now, didn't they say last week we'd get a date for Pantheon this week's stream, and then Grisho George says, when is the Pantheon coming? Is almost more than 2 months after the Pantheon trailer. Yeah, right. That's a very good point as well. I believe this is my theory on why they even introduced the Pantheon trailer way early compared to now. Is the simple fact that if they wouldn't have mentioned that the Pantheon was coming and then all of a sudden released the Pantheon, how many Titans would you have thrown away between the time they released the trailer and now? Answer. You would have thrown away way more Titans than the majority of players are actually... I mean, I have. I threw away a bunch of 3-star Titans months ago, and then as soon as I saw that the Pantheon was coming, I stopped throwing them all away. I started keeping one of each kind. So, with the reasoning...
One of each.
My theory behind the reasoning and why they even brought that idea out was to at least put that in people's heads so that we wouldn't have serious Titan regret syndrome, type 2, after the fact, because you fuse them away. You fuse them away, and then you go, well, the Pantheon's here. Well, a majority, 60-80% of the players who aren't Karen Saney have thrown away all their Titans. So that's why I believe they talked about it so early, is to instill the idea in your head that you shouldn't be throwing away all your Titans because you'll regret it later. That's my theory.
Yeah, I agree.
What do we got?
Because some of those relics that they showed in the preview looked pretty good. Some of them were kind of like, nah, but some of them look pretty good. So we'll just have to wait and see.
The Kid Brace says, what is the Pantheon? The Kid Brace, please go back on my videos and check out the one that I did with Solja about the Pantheon and everything that has to do with it. Bunch of the DOT YouTubers have done at least a video on the Pantheon at some point when they first released the idea of what it was going to be about. But essentially, in a nutshell, I mean, there's pictures that'll even show you what they talked about and what it's all about. So I would highly suggest taking a look. But besides from all that, basically it is a area you can go to see all the Titans that you have. It does lock those Titans in, so you can't, obviously, it doesn't lock them in so you can't use them, but it locks them in that you can't get rid of them. If you do get rid of them, it does take away from you being able to get the rewards. I don't know what happens after you achieve the reward, though. That's the only thing. If you get rid of the Titans after that, I don't know if that makes a difference or not in having complete collections. I am not certain. So, obviously, there's a warning that says, oh, this is a Titan that's in a collection, but if you've already collected the reward, I don't know, what the possible issues may arise from that. There may be no issues.
Yeah, I think once you collect the top reward for whatever collection it is, then at that point you'll be safe to get rid of those Titans if you don't want to keep them.
I believe that will be the case, but of course we have to see. We have no real grounds to make any of those types of assumptions just yet.
Yeah.
So. Pisces says, I'm happy I got my champion before this came out. Exactly. I mean, Pisces, I'm glad you have I'm glad you have a 4-star champion that you can be able to get the boost for this event. They said once you collected, you can fuse. Once you collected the actual relic, you can fuse them away. Well, yeah, because there's multiple levels of relics, and you have to, from what we saw, it seemed that you had to level up the Titans to be able to get the higher level relics from the collections. So we'll see exactly how that all plays out, and if that is exactly the case when they release it. Because I'm at 200 Titans, mostly 2 stars and 3 stars. My Runa collections is nice. Very, very cool. Yeah, leveling them up sucks. Yeah, Gary, we'll see. We'll see exactly how it all plays out. Again, that was all just preemptive. We'll see exactly how all the collections work. 99% of Titans, Zalon. Wait, what? What 99% of Titans? I'd like to know what you're referring to, Yuki. Let's see, how far are we at? 39 watching. 52 minutes in. Oh, why is that there? There it is. It's got Venom Tusk to 18. Nice. Yeah, wait and see. I've saved one of everything a lot, leveled a bit. Epics. Team Thor or Team Loki? Which one do I like more? Thor or Loki? I think my Loki's skills are better than my Thor's skills, though. I don't know. Let me look at that real quick. What Loki skill set did I get? Armor piercing, lightning damage. Oh yeah, that's right. I got double lightning and double armor piercing. You still there, Bo?
Yo, I'm still here.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. I didn't hear a single peep from you.
Email for work.
Oh, okay. So. All right, well, it's pretty much getting on the hour mark here very shortly. I'm actually going to run I got 6 stones left, so I'll do 2 more battles. And then we're going to review rewards one more time, and we'll be wrapping this one up. One less pre-level Titan and one less token, which kind of sucks for free-to-play players. You know what? Was there only 3 tokens in this one?
Yeah, there's 3 tokens.
Okay. Just 3 tokens. All right, so I've been free to play this whole beginning portion. So let's see how many souls I was. Oh, one more battle. We'll see how many. Oh wait, I went into this with Ulrich. Everybody got to see Ulrich again. I didn't even realize what I was doing. That's funny. You still got the bonus though.
Yep.
It's been a while since I brought Ulrich out. He's like, ha ha ha, Zalon, I got to play. Back to the bench, Ulrich. Back to the bench. I'm putting your brother in. He still needs levels. You know what I got on Siggy, too, is I got the, it's only level 2, though, but I got the Bow of Kings. Such a good relic. Gotta get a little bit higher, though. Let's see. Anyone have a 5-star infiltrator relic and doesn't make them awesome? Yeah, I do. Gary Livingston, I do. I have the 5-star infiltrator relic, and yes, it does make them awesome. That's why I think I had it on equipped on Loki. But
wish I had that one. I do not have that one.
Those comments are so late. Oh. Is that what happened, Yuki? Yeah, sometimes typed in comments come in a little late. I also read stuff a little bit later sometimes. Because, you know, I get into it with Bo here. Get distracted. Just pulled 3 R3 and 3 R2 relics back to back. Going to be a good day. Nice. Nice, Hector. You have a 30 Sakani with 3 times damage. Nice. Yeah. Most definitely. Sakani is nice. We definitely have a decent Sakani as well. But, when you have Loki with the... Here, let me show that. When you have Loki with the 5-star relic, your armor piercing goes through the goes through the roof. There's 274% armor piercing, 30% critical.
Well, I tell you what, I do like my 5-star paladin relic.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I've gotten it all the way up to level 6, believe it or not. My 5-star ranger relic is still stuck at 2, and that thing will not move. I'm just about giving up on it until they change relic forging.
Oh, really?
Because,
yeah, okay, because I got my Night Whisperer to 2 and my Stormbringer to 5.
Level 2, like, almost immediately after Throne Wars was over, and it has been at 2 ever since Throne Wars.
Yeah, no, I got the Stormbringer to 5.
Yeah, so I got the Divine Touch to 6.
Yeah.
I have some decent luck with that one every once in a while, but the other day I was full, my relic storage was full, and my treasure room was starting to fill up. And I was full on food, and I literally spent 2.4 million food, and I forgot how many relics on that 5-star, and it would not move. It just would not move.
Yeah. Yuki says my Loki sucks. Hope you get some crit on your next Loki. Well, that's why you saw I put a critical relic on him. But yeah, for the most part, I got double armor piercing, and with the 5-star relic, it gets a little bit out of control. So it would be a lot better to have at least critical or even double critical on there, just so I could put the 5-star relic on for the armor piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it becomes a bit redundant, a bit ridiculous. Oh yeah, I know, Real Hand. I know. I'm not saying that. Yeah, that's why he's like the greatest in the world. I don't have extremely awesome infiltrators, unfortunately. So, but then again, they're not also the top meta titan either. So either way, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we should definitely check out the event. I got to 247 souls. There you go. So we got some of the rewards here. Go. Yeah, that's right. It's a start. So let's see. Just go through the rewards again one more time. These, of course, are pre-level Titans.
Yes, they are. They're level 10 for the 2-star.
Hmm. Let's see.
And then Manfred's 10 as well. So decent amount of XP for that champion. That's 3-star champion there. It'll be good food for Thor since I already have one. Or 2, actually.
There's those boots. Like I said, I wouldn't mind a new set of those.
Yeah.
2 new sets of boots. We'll see. But besides
capes, shields, doubling up on some of these lightning relics is going to be pretty good too. If I could ever get them, leveled, especially the boots. The boots are pretty sweet.
Pantheon is in the finishing stage for 2 months already. Dot said it would be implemented soon. In Dot terms means that we only have to wait another half a year. Yeah, Tal. Right? Let's see. Does anyone use the Song of Storms? Hector, that's a good question. Does anybody use the Song of Storms?
I don't.
Well, yeah, with the lightning.
I've got one that is. I've got one that's maxed out, and I never use it. I just hang on to it because.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? You know.
Yeah. Wasn't there a 3-star Song of Storms? I forget if there is.
Was there?
I kind of feel like there was like a 3-star version of it too. Runa of Relics. Song of Storms is the Runa of Relics. Bracers are way better. Yeah, I'm at 897. I will use my 100 pieces.
Maybe there was.
Nice, Shark.
Not sure.
Yeah. Well, we will see. And of course, ranking rewards. Looks like I'll be getting gems. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Good luck to.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we fall out in the rankings. I don't know if whatever the ranking reward is fine, but I don't know who all is going to finish this thing. But I know I'm not going to be top 50, but I don't have a Sarkon.
Yeah. Oh, you want a Sarkon?
But if it was the 3,500 gems or the epic token or even the 2,000 gems, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
And I imagine if you go to 24K, you're going to be in, somewhere around in there,
Yeah.
Somewhere around in the top 1,000 somewhere.
There's people that have finished the event already. Yeah, well.
Oh, yeah, of course
there you go. Nacho Rooster. Nacho Rooster got 20K already. Done dealio.
Yep.
Done
Nacho
dealio. That's it. That's the only person that's finished the event so far. So.
It's insane. Well, he hasn't even finished. He's at 20K.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? Yeah, it's only 20K. What am I saying? The event finishes at 24. Well, I'm just thinking that Thor is the end of the event, but no, they went past with the relics. Yep. Nacho Rooster. Yeah, nice name, right? Nice name. Who's Rooster?
Yeah, so top 50 is only 6,300 right now, so we'll just, so probably on Sunday morning, we'll, most of the people that are going to spend on the event will have finished, and we'll have a good idea of where finishing will place you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
my calendar's full. I gotta get my new calendar later on today. I had an ice calendar this time, so we'll see what comes around next time.
Nice. Yeah, I just got I just started my my UNEC calendar. So yeah, I had a nice one too. So all right, DOT community, thank you for checking in, and I think we're going to be wrapping it up. I will be back again with some live streams for this event. Let's see, today is Thursday, most likely tomorrow evening, or sometime this weekend. I don't know if I'll be streaming every day, but we'll see. We do have 3 days and 14 hours to go. So basically 3 more possible nights for streaming. How about you, Bo? Are you going to be active at all this weekend?
working on something for Saturday. I'm supposed to be doing a meetup with Gaming Jaeger, so maybe we'll have a double live stream Saturday.
Ooh, double live stream.
Myself
Ooh.
and
Wait, is that down by you?
Myself and Gaming Jaeger.
Is he gonna? Yeah, okay.
The same place at the same time.
Wow. Wait, where are you going to be meeting up at? Oh,
he's passing through
your area.
He
okay.
Travels for work, and so he's going to be about an hour away from me, so I'm going to go meet up with him.
Yeah.
Just to say hello and pick up my Got Runa t-shirt.
Oh, you're going to pick it up directly. Listen to you. Listen to you.
Yeah.
The direct pickup.
Plus we gotta geek out about Pacific Rim too, because
yeah, that's true.
We're both fans of that.
You're both P Rim fans. P Rim. P Rim or Prism.
PR. It's PR too.
I see. Puerto Rico. No.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, vlog it, Bo. Yep, Zaire. Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna do something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Out what and when. So.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I wanted to get together in DC. If you and Jaeger come into DC, I would drive a couple hours south to go to DC, and if we all want to go and eat at Chef Base God's restaurant, I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah. So I'm just saying, if Gaming Jaeger and you came up to DC, I would definitely drive south to DC and meet up with you guys. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, even JJ and Drum have mentioned they'd come down from New York. So, or at least JJ said he would. I'm just offering Drum a little up. He should come now. He should come. But
well, we have lots of projects in DC. That's a different territory, but I could always request to be put on something up that way. Virginia is a big customer as well, and so
yeah, that'd be insane.
Like Fairfax County.
Yeah, Yuki just asked which is Song of Storms. Song of Storms is here. I'll show it to you. It's in my 2-star relics. I keep one or two just because I want to have one. But Song of Storms is it's the Lightning Runa relic. Man, here it is.
It's not. Is it lightning or?
Yeah, it's gain 1 lightning spell and Titan armor. It is Titan armor, but
that's why.
Gary says he's gonna fly in from Ireland. What's up, Clash?
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I travel all over the place. I enjoy meeting up with people.
Most definitely.
That that we play the game with. Grab a bite to eat, something to drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, especially if we did a meetup at what's it called, at Chef's restaurant, it'd be pretty insane. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, we could make him feed us.
Yeah, be like, listen, spell out DOT with food.
Yeah, that's right.
With food. All right. Awesome. Well, all right, yeah, so we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining in today. Definitely appreciate it. The event start here with myself and Bo and the DOT After Show. We will be back again, of course, next week with another DOT After Show because the next week's live stream sounds so amazing. Oh, yeah, if we did a roundtable, Ron Gamer would be pretty insane, too. Well, of course, with us all physically there, that'd be an interesting one, too, as well. So, any last words there, Bo? Anything else you want to add?
No. I'm hopefully going to finish up what I'm doing with work today, and then I will be hardcore grinding this thing the rest of the weekend. Awesome.
All right, DOT community, we are going to wrap this one up. So, for all the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I am Bo.
And we are signing off.